Hey everybody, welcome back to Northernlion Plays Hand of Fate 2. So we'll move straight on to the Hermit here. Let's pay attention. Ensure you have enough food to avoid starvation. Okay, here's what I'm gonna do. I'm gonna go to my encounters menu, and I'm gonna ignore almost anything that doesn't say gain food. Am I salty? Perhaps I'm mildly salty about, well, I mean, we're gonna take a platinum card. Usually we want Elder's Gift, I think, but, if we nudge the wheel, this is not a bad one, although we've already solved it all. Well, what gives us food? We can start from the right here. Old Maiden, choose food, no question. Temple Prayers, spend gold, get blessed. You know what? Wouldn't mind it. Gain food. Street Fighter is gain resources, you get a speed bonus. I kind of like that one, actually. Gain food. Gain food. You probably gain food if you kill the poppers. I don't really want to do that. Gain any if you beat the dice. We've already done this one, though. Gain any, no mish exchange. We have to give up equipment for that. Innkeeper. We might want something that could give us equipment. I do kind of like arm wrestling, honestly. It's just easy gold gain. I do like Alchemist as well. Then we got 3 left. Now let's take some stuff we've never seen. Like, for example, the road to Goblin Town. And let's take Estrella and take the Mare of Farwater. So we'll get ready to put that on. Bitter Winter, Bridge Skirmish. We've never seen, apparently. Hold up. Estrella, welcome. So we'll take Unencounter off of here. Bitter Winter, I suppose. And we'll put on the Mare of Farwater. Fantastic. Continue. Now, for equipment, let's see. Prepare for combat against Empire. I don't remember what's great against Empire. Maybe Empire is actually good for us to have the heavy stuff. Let's start with supplies. So we want to take food. Let's take the Chieftain's Axe, too, because we've never seen that before. And I don't think we need Healing Spirits. We'll start with some higher defense. And then for added equipment, I do still want nudge the... Whoops. Nudge the wheel, because that helps Alchemist. I do want Gambler's Jewel. Let's throw a Ring of Food in here as well, which allows us to get extra food very easily. Remove a card from the Wheel Gambit. Let's give that a shot. Gain +3 gold whenever you draw a gold gain card. Let's try that out. Let's try out Confusion Bomb. Many of these we'll probably never get, so I'm not sweating it too hard. And then anything with a token. Like Archer's Bane, throw that in there. Throw in a new shield, like Valiant Aegis.
Like that one, don't you?
He's right, I do put this in every deck, but it's because I never seem to freaking get it, dude. And we'll throw in Dark Thirst as well, which we've never used, I think. Alright. Wait, we still have one more left. Just throw in another ring. The rest of them I don't think are that good, but sure. Start it up. I'm ready. I'm ready to do better as well.
More time alone than any hermit could imagine.
Pardon me?
In truth, it is only your ignorance that leaves these cards occupied by such commoners.
This is an enormous board.
Now we seek a man who does not wish to be found.
While
Without him, your quest is impossible.
While exploring the wildlands, you arrive quite suddenly at the fringes of a curiously enchanted winter forest. Where you stand, it is a warm summer afternoon, yet only 10 steps away, the cedars are gray with frost and the ground is blanketed in thick snow. Horrendous, you turn in surprise to face Estrella, but it is not she who spoke. Steel General. An Empire General in an impressively plumed helm approaches you. A sizable company of Empire soldiers are arrayed behind him. Horrendous, isn't it? This smear of obstinate mage filth staining the land. With a start, the general recognizes your companion, Captain Fiore. What business do you have here with this mercenary? Estrella keeps her reticent demeanor. Unofficial business, General Willems, aka Lance Grey Wolf. He bows a concession. Regardless, I'd advise against this frozen waste. Let me try this for the 30th time. I'd advise that this frozen waste is far too dangerous for your unofficial business. The ground changes underfoot and the blizzards tear your skin to shreds. He gestures, and his troops split into small parties and head into the wasteland. He turns to you and bows deeply before following the last party in. Never fear, citizen. This mage will meet the blade of the Empire's justice. Estrella scoffs. General Willem was a lowly recruit when last we met. I suppose his aggressiveness got him somewhere. Dude, you gotta be honest. That's going up the career ladder. So lowly recruit, and now he's a general. You notice Estrella relax her hand from her pistol. I do not take such powerful magic lightly, usually. She gestures to the winter forest. However, I believe that a hermit deserves a fair warning and a fair fight. Sure. Let's take some steps. Sharptooth.
Creature of confusion, but no malice.
A small blue imp materializes on the path in front of you. It grins, revealing rows of needle-like teeth. I am Sharptooth. The creature rushes at you, arms outstretched. You back away from its enthusiastic embrace. Undeterred, Sharptooth merely grins. I will move the forest around? Say yes, Empire will fall 10 days behind. Say no, they won't. I think we say yes, because we've only taken one step, so who cares, right? The forest spasms and the trees on the horizon shift back and forth, as if moved by an invisible hand. Seemingly content, Sharptooth simply fades from view, waving cheerfully all the while. All right, so we got 10 extra days of lead time, I think.
This may be your chance to set the mouse upon the cat.
Further into the forest, you hear a smattering of voices carried on the wind from somewhere to the east. You motion Estrella to stay behind before cautiously approaching the voices. You spy a small Empire party taking a break from their zealous manhunt. Obscured by fog and brambles, you consider your options. If you stay hidden, you might learn more of the forest, but you also risk discovery. Let's stay hidden. Oh, okay, here we go. That's a big Goldie, dude.
The pendulum swings like a scythe, bearing hope.
That's a dead center. That was a platinum. A soldier whistles and sits down. It's a good thing the captain thought to give us these shields. We'd be wandering into blizzards and that blasted imp otherwise. You spy a shining shield resting against a boulder just in reach of your hiding place. Is this the enchanted shield the soldier mentioned? To your dismay, a soldier balancing an overflowing bowl of stew sits down in front of your hiding place, buzzing with adrenaline. You reconsider your options. Dude, let's try to steal the shield. I'm ready. I'm not ready. Ah! Yes, I would like to retry the pendulum. What lets me retry the pendulum? I don't know, but maybe it's Estrella? No! Millimeters away. Nervously, you reach for the shield. The soldier squirms uncomfortably and almost sits on your hand. Unfortunately, another soldier approaches and the pair begin an animated conversation about their Callus Day plans. Buzzing with adrenaline, you can reconsider your options. Steal the shield, dude. Steal the shield. I need it. Ah, it's the same thing! Nervously, you reach for the shield. Yeah. Suddenly, a gruff voice gives command to move out. You breathe a sigh of relief when the last soldiers trudge away from your hiding place. Where's my shield? They didn't earn it. Fair enough. A perilous chance. It's us again. Stay hidden. Okay, so we got this one's easier. Platinums. All the live long day.
Nicely timed.
Now, give me the shield chance, dude. I want this shield. Oh, he's a god! I saw my moment and I took it. With a shaking hand, you reach out and drag the shield away before anybody notices. Ward of the Innocent.
A name tinged with irony. Not a single innocent has ever sat at my table.
Reveals 2 random encounter cards at the start of each new map. Use Defend to reflect attacks from ranged enemies. Yes, we need a one-handed weapon to make it work. Unfortunately, another soldier approaches and the pair begin an animated conversation about the Callus Day plans. Let's continue to stay hidden for now, so maybe we'll gain something. What was I thinking? At least we didn't hit the red one.
Done. You must harness your will and find the quiet stillness inside you.
Your leg cramps while you crouch in the damp thicket. The soldier's conversation is wholly uninteresting, and then we're safe. Okay, so far so good. Ooh, further in.
Signs in order to guide the rest of their forces. Fortunately, you too can follow.
You find a tree etched with a strange marking. Is this the sign pointing towards the Hermit? The clean snow is marred by heavy footprints. The Empire must be ahead of you. The Empire draws 4 days closer to the Hermit. Not knowing what else to do, you press on. Winter Trail. A chill wind blows right through your armor. Okay. Blizzard. I hate this card.
But it will also delay those who are
the storm tears through the forest, erasing your tracks. The Empire falls 4 days behind. And then... at least we didn't get huge failure. We take 10 life. That's no big deal. We'll heal up as we move anyway. And Blizzard again. Let's do it. The Empire falls 4 days behind. And huge success. You fall half blind into a cave obscured by rock and bramble, a perfect shelter from the storm. Let's go. Further in. The Empire draws 4 days closer. Further in. They draw 4 days closer. Winter Trail. We're gonna hold up. Campfire, trade, buy food.
Do not forget your quest.
1 food for 6? That's outrageous. This is an outrageous price. But it saves me 10 HP to do it. So I will do it. Elder's Gift! So we'll get Grifter's Companion. Makes our wheel gambits easier. Gain 8 fame. We don't have the gold necessary. I suppose if we wanted to, we could trade and sell something. I'm not gonna do it yet though. I'm gonna say finish trading. I'm gonna accept that we're gonna lose some HP here.
Will persist unless you can find a meal to relieve yourself.
Yeah, no kidding. So it's a blizzard. The Empire falls 4 days behind. Just follow the card. He's a god. Still gonna lose HP, but I don't want to sell anything yet. Oh my god. Stop. Ten life. Mage hunting.
Made killing mages a core pursuit.
While trudging through the snow,
a mage is a cunning prey.
You hear a shout and the sound of swords being drawn. It's only a matter of time before the sounds of combat attract another patrol. We have to get through this taking as little damage as possible. If we get very lucky, we might gain some gold. We could use said gold to buy some food. But I'm wondering where are all my food gain cards from earlier, dude? Chieftain's Axe, a brutal yet simple tool. We have to beat them in the first minute here or they'll draw attention. Not as easy as you might think. I was trying to roll the finisher. There we go. Terrible start so far. It's an exceptionally slow weapon. I have a feeling attention is about to be drawn. Oh, good. Better, better. Let's not say good yet, but better. Excuse me, sir. So we've completely failed in our endeavor to not take damage. Please stun somebody here. Wouldn't you like somebody to stun? But it's hard to find somebody to stun. That was a waste. Just get him, just get him. Wow, okay, that was close. And we sucked pretty bad, but we made it through. Please, Lord, allow. I don't want to sell things to buy food. I'm okay right now. Give me some food. You gain 4 fame. You gain equipment. Ring of food? Dark Thirst. I don't need it, dude. I'll take it. I equipped it even. 3 food. Okay, so that's great. It's 15 HP as well. Let me camp. And we're gonna get rid of... Wait, Dark Thirst. It's good against Corrupted, right? Let's roll Chieftain's Axe. Well, what does Dark Thirst deal? Defeat 50 corrupted enemies to unlock this token. Nah. Roll Chieftain's Axe, even though it's starter material. And then we're gonna sell Dark Thirst for 15. And then we're gonna buy food. 1 food for 6. Wow, what a great deal. Finish trading. Great camp. Alright.
Your
Tarts, pies, and exotic lies.
filled with conflict and chaos, yet Occasionally, something merely pleasant slips through.
You chance upon a wooden cart overflowing with pears, pies, and many items otherwise. A wonderful smell wafts from the cart. The old farmer hawks his wares to passers-by. Tots, pies, and exotic lies. Buy pies. He passes you a cinnamon butterscotch pie. Sounds delicious. As always, the pies have been selling steadily today. Chester considers his coin chest for a while before he finally decides on a price. I would like to spend 10 gold, please. Let's go. I will pay you 10 gold, and you will give me 12 food. That is a bargain, my friend. The best I've ever had. General store. I'm sorry to tell you, we don't have much gold, and I don't want to sell you garbage that I could sell anywhere else. How about food? Nothing. Leave. We spent all our money on pies, I'm afraid.
You must find the secret the Hermit holds.
You follow the sound of screams and clashing metal to find a company of Empire soldiers tearing down tents and executing cowering mages. That's bad. For the mages. Oh, I was gonna say, where's our companion? Oh, she's over on the other side of the planet Earth here. I think, I never looked at her special ability, but I'm pretty sure her special ability is just stun a unit. And it might not even stun them, it might just open them for a finisher right off the bat. Probably should not tell these mages about how we've killed a few other mages over the course of the game. I guess we're really, like, just kind of a jerk to everybody, aren't we? Excuse me, why are the mages attacking? Oh, they're not attacking me. I'm just getting caught in the crossfire. We've been a jerk to, like, every faction over the course of this game. Nobody's safe. Are they not all deceased? Oh, one remains. Well, I don't think we got hit at the end there. It said we did, but I don't think it counts. Gained 4 fame. This tent village is well hidden in the sweeping snow and fog. You can spend time here in exchange for resources. Hold up. Ask about the Hermit. A mage draws a rune in the snow and says the Hermit enchanted the forest to protect us. I'm not sure how he does it. Perhaps blood magic? Ask about sharptooth. A horrible little imp, grumbles a mage as he steps into a beaker full of bubbling liquid. God knows how he does it, but every time he shifts the forest around, it plays havoc with my readings. Let's spend 5 days for an equipment. Sure. I think it's lower defense, but it gives us a lot of extra gold potentially. I'd say it's worth it. And let's not push our luck. Let's continue on our journey here. Across the Silver River through the Twin Oaks. I'm assuming is where we'll find the Hermit as we go to another enormous level. Alright. Keep moving. Winter Trail. This is nothing. We're just going to do the same thing. We're going to make a little spiral here. Bridge skirmish.
Perhaps both will fulfill you here.
As you approach a bridge high in the mountains, you see that it is already occupied by corrupted and skeletons. From your viewing angle, you notice the bridge structure has been damaged. With luck, you may be able to cause one of the supports to be knocked down. Will you risk throwing one of your belongings at the bridge or charge headlong into battle? Throw a piece of equipment. I will throw leather armor at it. You take a moment to gauge the wind and then launch the projectile at the bridge. The bridge breaks, sending some of your enemies to their doom. The rest prepare for battle. I would rather fight skeletons, dude. Get this guy out of here. Five skeletons? Actually no concern whatsoever. I don't really care if we lose the leather armor, except for the fact that we could sell it for food, if we need to. The skeletons, we're just gonna beat them up, really. Maybe they're just guaranteed to come back once each. I don't know, dude. All I do is press X and Y as required. The occasional A, and God willing, a little right trigger action is all you need. 2 fame. 1 equipment from 2. I think we'll roll Ring of Food, which allows us to get 2 food from any non-food gain card. Might become relevant. Blizzard. This is tough. This is where things become a problem. Ah! 15 life. It's alright, we got 10 food, so 15 life, we can absorb it. Further in, the Empire's gonna get closer. 28 days. Not too bad. Raiders ambush. A rustling behind you is all the warning you get that your life is in danger as you turn the cords, or you turn as the cords of a northern bola wrap around your body. Shaman and Trapper. No problems. You know what would make, and again, I'm still really, really liking Hand of Fate too, especially the board game stuff. It would be so much better from a combat perspective if the combat loaded a little bit more frictionlessly. And I know people are gonna say like, well, you know, you're loading a 3D engine in here, it's resources and, you know, yada yada. Of course, there's gonna be some loading times there. But I think that part of what makes the combat a little bit of a sticking point for a lot of people in this game is the fact that you have to go through like a 10-second, well, a little bit of an exaggeration. You have to go through like a 5-second loading screen just to get to the combat that a lot of people consider the weakest part anyway. If it was just like, you're into combat, you're in, you're out, you're back to the board. In a perfect world where everybody had a 18 billibyte solid state drive, maybe. Search for spoils. We want 10 food, I suppose. And that's easy, right there. You rifle through the defeated Northerners' belongings and uncover a stash of food. Might be enough food for the rest of the game. Rest of the mission, at least. Mage hunting. We've done it before. We'll do it again. We almost have enough food to actually camp. And you can see, like, the difference in deck construction. Last time I was like, let's roll exclusively cards we've never seen before. This time I was like, let's tailor it to cards that are likely to provide us a benefit. And, a decision appears to be, like, substantially more advantageous to us here. Please finish him. Okay, don't worry, I'll do it, I'll do it. I think I also previously focused, like, way too much on equipment, when it's becoming increasingly clear that if you can get an okay weapon in your supplies, you're actually just gonna be fine. Maybe it's not optimal, but still easy enough to just, like, destroy them. Oh, see you later, buddy. Without requiring, necessarily having the best equipment at all possible times. But what do I know? 4 fame, 10 max life. I like it. Do not discard it. 10 max life is fine by me. 3 food. Love it. Want some more of it. Blizzard again. I'm not scared. As long as we can avoid a huge failure. I think it's first. Gotta learn that pattern a little bit better. Still, we lose a little life, not much. General store. Sorry, my friend. We are just gonna leave. We don't have gold, nor any equipment to sell. Empire gets closer. We'll only reconfigure the forest if we have to. I cannot make a prayer. I don't have the money. Further into the forest, you hear a smattering of voices carried on the wind. You spy a small Empire party taking a break from their zealous manhunt. Stay hidden, dude. I'm ready. Maybe we can get another piece of valuable information. Not quite a platinum, but I'll take it.
Breathe. You have done well.
You overhear the soldiers discussing a nearby landmark. Oh yeah, extremely nearby. To your dismay, a soldier balancing an overflowing bowl of stew sits down in front of your hiding place. Continue to stay hidden. I'm not afraid. Ah! I should have been afraid. Yeah. No, don't retry. We don't need to retry this one. It's a failure, but it's not catastrophic. Keep your companion. Your leg cramps. Uninteresting. Another soldier appears. We're going to try this again. Much smaller chance for success.
The pendulum is ever changing.
Yep.
And the challenge
Let's retry this one. I'm ready.
Too.
There we go. I knew I had the tools, dude. Another nearby landmark. Oh, this is just revealing cards. I see. And they trudge away. Okay, so we will go for Street Fighter, because it's right over here. And I think we have the hidden mages. That might even be the end of the mission.
How the bards will sing your songs when the time comes.
An old man with few remaining teeth notes your interest. Who should we fight? Give me the Northerners again, dude. I know we did this last time, and then we ended up saying this was probably a stupid decision to do this. I no longer really feel that way. Seems like most enemies take us around the same length of time. We do have no companion here. Whoa, a third attack. They're learning. I really wish that could hit more than one enemy, but I have a feeling they're not going to be too impressed with my timing. Oh, I had it, dude. Now we're slowed. When I say I had it, I mean I had the super built up. I don't even know if we're gonna make it in 2 minutes, honestly. I'm trying. Should be sticking with things maybe that make it easier to riposte here. Got a lot to learn in the equipment side of things, I suppose. Look, dude, you can't for-honor me, alright? I invented the kicking people off the ledge strat. If you think you have any chance to defeat me, you're sorely mistaken, my friend. I've now upgraded my projections to cautiously optimistic that we are going to indeed defeat these guys. Wasn't even that much slower than last time, to be honest. Did get hit, though. No style? Yeah, good technique, but no style. 2 fame, 3 food, 20 life. We don't need to discard it. We'll just go to max HP. 5 max life. No need to discard. Got a lot of everything right now. In a small clearing, you stumble across another group of exiled mages. After some insistence, they lower their guard. The tent village is well hidden in the sweeping snow and fog. We're just going to continue on the journey. Not because we want to rush, but because the Empire is pretty close. The mages point you vaguely in the Hermit's direction. Even they are not certain of his whereabouts. Stay fast to the path of bluebells. Whatever that means. If you're at the Great Lake, you've gone too far. Stay close to bluebells. If you're at the Great Lake, you've gone too far. Wow, this is large. Alright. Blizzard. The Empire falls 4 days behind. Let's try not to join them. Continue to avoid huge failure, though. That's important. Winter Trail. Free space. Perilous chance. Alright, I like these. We'll stay hidden. We're going to try these almost every time. That one's easy enough. Nearby landmark. Okay, so we don't want to step on that space. Just makes the Empire closer. And we're going to continue to stay hidden, try to get some more information. Moreover, the only way to get better at these is to practice. I think we're starting to get there.
That will set you in good stead from here.
Another nearby landmark. Okay, we want to avoid the other further in. We may want to go to the road to Goblin Town. And finally, continue to stay hidden again. We got a tiny gold boy. We're gods. We've ascended. They're discussing yet another nearby landmark. Mage hunting, further in, and Winter Trail. Okay. Dude, that was a really good one. Old Maiden. I'm gonna ask for gold, because we're actually set in every other category. I will take your 25 gold. And I will take another 3 as a result of our Berserker's garb. Blizzard. They fall 4 more days behind. Didn't see it. Did not see it. 20 life. Not that bad. Again, we got the food, so I'm not sweating it. Arm wrestling. Usually, this is free money, which means a lot of free money with the Berserker's garb. So we got 10 right off the bat, no rerolls necessary. And it takes us closer to that progressive, like, we'll stick with the gold for now. Takes us closer to that progressive jackpot, potentially. 44 gold, that's where I like to be here. Blizzard. A lot of these. Follow it, follow it, follow it. I think it's 2. Oh, huge failure. 10 life. 15 life. Only 2 cards. What do you do? I didn't mean to come down here, that's fine. It's just combat, but we didn't have to go here. Do you even go here? Is that a Mean Girls reference? It's been a long time. Alright.
Together, advance.
We have 1 minute? Excuse me, it's a little unrealistic, I think. Get bashed! Get bashed! I hope that didn't count as actually hitting me, but I'm looking at my HP and I think it did. Alright, you have been killed, and not only killed, but you created a little UI bug on the screen temporarily. Of all the indignities. You must be destroyed. Stun this gentleman! Oh, I tried to throw in the roll, but my dude was in the middle of another animation in the meantime. We're gonna be fine. I am an idiot, but we're gonna be fine nonetheless. Very poor combat here. If only I could get everything together, I could be the complete picture. But instead, my combat's good, my deck construction is terrible. If my deck construction is good, my combat's terrible. Luckily, it seems like deck construction is probably a little bit more important. We will choose equipment gain over discarding it for food. And we'll take, Trader's Urge. We don't need a shield right now because we're using a two-handed weapon. But I think you could go either way and be happy there. And that's a lot of food regardless. Alright, keep it moving. A perilous chance. Dude, every time. I will do this every time. We gotta maintain our perfect record. Why wait, you know? What's the point?
Nicely
I already know I'm gonna get goldies. Reveal more of the map, please. Mage hunting. Not necessary, but potentially good. If we need food, for example. Stop drilling, you hit oil. 2 more spaces on the map revealed, please. Friendly Innkeeper and another further in card, I believe. And then finally, this is the big one. You can't stop me. I've become the master of the precision gambit. Well, we're starting to, by exclusion, figure out where we want to be. In order to complete the game here. The Mayor of Farwater.
Strong for their people, or they have failed.
Forsaken, weeps the mayor as he packs his sizable collection of handkerchiefs into a large trunk. When they gave me this backwater town, I thought I'd be a king. Now look at me, not even a fair warning. Estrella chastises the flustered old mayor. You are supposed to lead these people. Will you not stand for them against the Empire? A flicker of recognition crosses the mayor's face. Oh, the peasants will have to leave their entire livelihoods behind. Then he returns to packing, attempting to squash some golden buckles into the near-bursting travel case. Estrella sighs and leaves Farwater's mare to make his shameful getaway in peace. This was my home, you know. She draws her pistol and begins to polish it absent-mindedly. Well, that's not terrifying. She explains that an Imperial Legion intends to use the town as a stronghold in their war against the North. That's going to be hard, given the ever-shifting forest that we're surrounded by, but by all means. Estrella was assigned to break the news to the mayor and the townspeople that they must pack what they can and leave. I believe the Empire means to punish me for defying orders during the corruption outbreak in the old city. I'll surely be trialed for treason if I do not comply this time. What will become of the villagers? The city is already crowded to the battlements with people. Many of the old city refugees had to leave and seek shelter elsewhere. And that is by the capital. There is little nearby but forest and northerner territory. I can't imagine where these people will go. Okay, do you have any family? No, they're all dead. From war, mostly, such as the risk of having a family of soldiers, although I believe I have a distant aunt married to some minor lord across the sea. And ask what happened in the old city. You were there, that's true. We were locked in the old city with hordes of corrupted, many people died, remember? Continue. Estrella paces back and forth, the gold empire pins of high office glinting on her belt. Perhaps it is not so bad as the nature of war, I suppose. The mayor is useless here, of course. But I know of someone who could help the peasants. The familiar confidence returned to her face. She sheathes her pistol and stands. Come, we are going to visit the peasant king.
It seems the leadership falls to
Hey,
you and
dude,
to yours.
we didn't even do anything for that token, so I'm loving life. Sharptooth. Do not rearrange the forest, Sharptooth. I'm good. I'm good. This will not be necessary, my friend. Let's go! I was a little nervous. The wheels could have come off right there. What does doomed one need? Ask for where the hermit is? Sharptooth merely gnashes its teeth excitedly. Ask for directions. Sharptooth gleefully points out what awaited you beyond the tree line. Perilous chance or blizzard. Dude, give me perilous chances as the day is long. I am the gold master. Gold! I think I've figured out the pattern here. The hermit. We will go there then. We could probably just sneak away now, but why not get in some practice right now?
Do not move too quickly.
Do not move too quickly, except definitely press A immediately, because... Ooh, Elder's Gift, though. Definitely press A immediately, because it's very easy. I don't even know what we get this time. He's actually become the master of his own domain.
That will set you in good stead from here.
What landmark are you discussing now? Yeah, none. None landmarks. They say the road to Goblin Town is paved with gold and dead mice. Horace, son of the village idiot, has lured you to this forest cave with the promise of a hidden treasure. You regret everything. Just through there, he points into a dark cavern. I saw a goblin hurrying into that hole not a moment ago. Goblin Town is in there, I'm sure of it. Alrighty. I don't know that I want to go to Goblin Town, but... Oh, it's a room full of traps. Interesting. I see. What's the game plan here? We gotta get to that door, I'm assuming? Gotta be honest, the Goblin Town security doesn't necessarily seem that strong right now. Gold. Food. Or gold and HP, I should say. Camera's a little wonky. Isn't there food back here? Oh, it's over there. Oh, no, there's food right here. Plus 2 of those bad boys. I don't think I need the other food. Kind of a cool diversion. Also extremely easy. If that gives me a token, I will be content to never see it again. You gain 2 fame. Horan is crestfallen when you tell him the Goblin Town wasn't down there. You didn't find the Goblin either. Probably used their wily magics. I tell you what, if you manage to get your hands on a Goblin, they might lead you there. Dude, stack them up. We will go to Elder's Gift because we have the food and it's just free platinum equipment, but there's no equipment to gain, so disregard. Winter Trail is free, and finally the Hermit.
You have found the Hermit, although this entire meeting was ordained. You
Here,
would
where
not
the fog
be here
hangs
if
heaviest, you
had
spy a
not
lone
once
tent
been
surrounded by a
there.
thick blanket of snow. Approach the tent. You enter the tent. On the floor, a small copper bowl burns with a warming blue flame. The tent is otherwise unadorned and unfurnished. An old man sits cross-legged in the middle of the space. A hermit. He is small. Very small. Colorful cloth and thick swaths of moss have been draped over his shoulders, swamping the hermit's delicate frame. He is pale and sickly. His skin stretched tight over... His skin stretched tight over his gaunt face. His eyes are closed, and he doesn't appear to be breathing. 900 years reach. Looks so good, you will not, Estrella looks unnerved. She grips the handle of her pistol cautiously. He's not dead. You turn to see a young woman dressed in scholar's robes standing at the entrance to the tent. Not yet, anyway. He uses all his energy to preserve the forest. It's killing him. The hermit does not move, yet his voice rings out around you. All of these cards have already been played. I have a role yet to fulfill. I do not die today. The woman looks sadly at the hermit. Say that the Empire are coming. The woman nods. It was only a matter of time before they found us. They're 10 days away. I will spend 5 days for an equipment card that I will not equip. And I will spend 5 days for an equipment card that I will not equip.
I have little trust in artifacts.
Or I will store it, thank you. And then we'll fight. I'm ready. General Willem arrives with his mage hunters on the morning of the 4th of 3rd summer. That's a sentence I never thought I would say. He sees you and smiles without a hint of surprise. Ah, it's the meddling civilian. You steal your nerves and draw your weapon. We probably want to preserve the hermit's existence. So we will do our darndest to do so. What is wrong with your face? The general has seen black and forbidden things. The mage hunters who accompany him have even now begun to suspect him. What's wrong with the brain, dude? Even now begun to suspect him of heresy. Generals call forth a hail of arrows when they sound their horn. Use evade to make yourself scarce. Okay, I understand. Sounds his horn, bunch of arrows. Let's try to kill the general first. Wow, we just totally sold out our partner there. Tell you what, let's use a little confusion array here. Help out our friend. Alrighty, take your word for that one. You can dust General Willems, would be for the best. That was a waste. Well, no need to suspect him of heresy any longer, I suspect. Not much of a climactic final battle, to be honest. So I'm pretty sure we're just gonna tear him up. And even the mage, or the hermit rather, managed to do all right for himself here. One left. Hopefully he becomes a companion. I guess we already have a mage companion, but it can never hurt. Add another card to the fold. More business for me to take care of. Please, I would like to use my super. We're gonna get a lot of tokens. His platoon dead at his feet and his plumed helmet splattered with blood, the wounded general grips his sword in defiance. Kill him yourself or let the mage woman decide. Let's let her decide. As you lower your weapon, General Willem shuts his eyes with relief. The woman's face twists with rage and her hands to glow with dark energy. If you will not finish him, I will. Hold, Villet. You turn to see the hermit standing in the door of his tent. We can afford to be merciful. Our roles here are determined and we must act upon them. He stares deep into your eyes. We have more business, you and I, but that comes later. Go forth and meet the fates. The woman lowers her hands and stares at you defiantly. Now we can be safe, even if just for a moment. We're a god.
Success.
Thank you for the gold
and
token.
The secrets of the hermit are unfolded to you.
Token? Token? No token cards. Lots of equipment, though, including a horn, a golden shield that looks cool as heck. For braving the winter forest, you have received Fate's Path. I have no idea what it is. Now, 2 extra tokens. For committing to help Estrella save Farwater. We get the next stage in her quest. For surviving Horus's suggestion to enter a trapped dungeon. Alrighty, we get more dungeon cards, it looks like. And a successful mission. Progress being made. For now, thanks for watching. You gonna say something, my friend?
I can no longer go easy on you. The usurper will not do so, and I must test you sorely before you arrive at his gates.
Fair enough. For now, thanks for watching. If you enjoyed the episode, why don't you check out Hand of Fate 2 on Steam? It's a lot of fun. It's linked in the video description below. Click the like button if you enjoy it. If you watched the episode and had a good time. Subscribe if you want to repeat that experience in the future. And for now, thanks for watching, and I will see you next time.